Hi, we're here with Jason from Radio, and can you give us a brief history of the band?
Brief history. I guess we started in '07. Got picked up by Fearless a couple of years ago. That was right after Alex joined the band. He came down from Michigan, hung out real hard, never left, and put out a couple of records since then. About to put out our latest record, called Close the Distance. Really excited about it.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. And yeah, just tour, travel.
Sounds like fun. How's the Lucky Street tour going so far?
It's been going great. It's been exceeding our expectations at every turn. So
I'm excited to watch you guys. So
we're excited to play. Every night is it's a new experience, and it's a lot of fun.
All right. So how is recording a new album, and how are the new songs different from the old?
Well, they're different. I guess anytime you make a record, it's going to be way different than the one previously. Just because if you're being honest about your music, then you change. You know, like yeah. And that's I guess the general idea about Close the Distance. It's a record that we've been wanting to make for a long time, and you know, finally got the chance with this record and with this producer, and everything just worked out exactly how we wanted it to.
Just different producers from Lucky Street.
Yeah, we went with JP Wisner. He did a lot of like old, like all the old Ferguson's Forever records, and Dashboard for a little bit.
Oh,
and
wow.
Like he did Under Oath, They're Only Chasing Safety. And
oh, I read that. Yeah.
He's a great guy, amazing producer, and yeah, we could not have been happier with him.
If you could describe the overall sound of the record in 5 words, what would it be? 5 different words if you want.
Totally fucking insanely rad awesome.
All right. Where's your favorite place to eat on tour, and what's your usual order?
Subway, I guess, probably. We go to Subway all the time. At least like 4 times a week we're in Subway. And I always get chicken, like the chicken breast. But then I add marinara sauce to it. No cheese, spinach, and lettuce, and green peppers, and salt and pepper.
You sound healthy. Alright. So what's your favorite moment on this tour?
I think my favorite moment, honestly, on this tour was the first night in Indianapolis. We got there and didn't know what to expect. We had no idea what the draw was going to be. We had no idea what the outcome was going to be. You know, we'd never met Tyler Carter. Well, we'd met Tyler individually, but not the rest of his band. There's Providence we got to hang out with on Soundwave. But, you know, as far as like hanging out with them as a band, we'd never done that. And it was just, there's a lot of what ifs, and there's the moment, you know, we finally got on stage and there's an amazing audience out there, you know, like way more than we ever thought would be there. And you know, it was just like, okay, you know, everything's gonna be okay. We've worked and we've we've got ourselves here.
No, you deserve it.
And,
So
oh, thank you very much.
So, is it your first time on YouTube?
It's our second.
So what happened to everybody dropping out, or different bands?
They just There for Tomorrow and Tonight Alive, they just both, like, it was literally just the worst timing in the world. They just both had really terrible, like, medical emergencies that they had to tend to, and it was really just the worst timing in the world. And I know everyone probably thought about, you know, well, what's going on in that case.
Yeah.
It was really like no bad feelings, nothing. Like, they just had to go.
Well, it seems like everything's working out in there.
Yeah.
Alright, so I know that you've been playing a new song called What If You Don't. How has that been going with the fans?
It's going over well. You know, it's really neat to see a song that we haven't released yet, but people are going on YouTube and they're making their own covers, and they're, you know, learning all the words and singing them live, and it's freaking incredible. I hope it's a precursor to this record.
I know some of the words, so.
That's awesome.
So what is your favorite song off the new record? That.
It's actually a tie between What If You Don't, the piano ballad, and the song called I'll Light a Candle. And it's just, to me, it's a really, you know, powerful, like, mid-tempo song that just moves well, and it moves me with it. And hopefully it's going to do the same for everyone else.
So what's your favorite thing about being on tour?
Being on tour in general. I love every second of every day. It's always incredible, and it's always amazing.
Yeah, I think it'd be cool to see every, like, different
even cities that you've seen a lot of times. You know, you go back and you always find something new and special about it that you didn't know about before.
Yeah, and it's probably cool to like come back to a different city or the same city and see like more fans than before.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's always a plus. Like,
Alright, so if you can design your own tour, what bands would you have on?
let's see. I think it'd be Jimmy Eat World,
Oh, yeah.
Bright Eyes, Us, and Brand New.
That's good. That's good.
I'd go see that tour.
I would too. Alright, so if you were in Harry Potter, what house would you be in and why?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Gryffindor, just because you know Gryffindor's badass. Come on.
No.
Harry Potter, Hermione,
No.
and Ron all in Gryffindor. What are you,
No.
like a Slytherin fan?
Yeah.
Ravenclaw. An outsider. All the genders. Right, so what are your plans for after this tour?
We're gonna go back and we're gonna spend a little bit of time at home and kind of collect ourselves and take some very much needed time off just to kind of rest. You know, like the last
Yeah.
2 years have just been go, go, go. And even when we've been at home, we haven't really had a chance to just kind of relax. You know, it's always
Yeah.
been we're writing or we're doing this or we're doing that or, you know, something. So we're gonna spend a couple months there and we're gonna shoot a video while we're there. We're gonna go back and we're gonna, you know, make some bonus tracks for the new record and things like that. But above all else, we're gonna kind of rest.
That's good. How does it feel being home again, like back in Florida?
It's strange. You know, it really is. We haven't spent a lot of time here in the last several years, so it's fun. I like it.
Yeah. So does it kind of feel more like a different place now, just like another city, or does it still have its home
Yeah,
effects?
I mean, it's always gonna be home. You know, like you'll always like for instance, when we get here, like I know where I wanted to eat lunch. You know,
Yeah.
things like that. You know, you have a certain amount of cities across the states that you know like that, but you know, when you're back close to home, it's a different thing.
Home. If you could give a bit of advice to any bands trying to make it in the industry, what would it be?
Tour a lot. Just keep going and never stop. And you know, you have to work and you have to do it. And that's the only way to get picked up or to do anything with a fan base is you have to go out and show everyone that you're willing to fight for it.
Right. Alright. So you have anything else you want to say to maybe like your fans or just in general?
Well, we always like to say thank you to the fans in general, just because we wouldn't be able to do what we do without them. So,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Alright. Well, thank you.
Thank you.